5 years in the army and some considerable experience of the world had by now dispelled any of those romantic notions regarding love with which Barry commenced life. And he began to have it in mind, as so many gentlemen had done before him, to marry a woman of fortune and condition. And, as such things so often happen, these thoughts closely coincided with his setting first sight upon a lady who will henceforth play a considerable part in the drama of his life. The Countess of Lindon, Viscountess Bullingdon of England, Baroness Castle Lindon of the Kingdom of Ireland. A woman of vast wealth and great beauty. She was the wife of the Right Honourable Sir Charles Reginald Lindon, Knight of the Bath, and Minister to George III at several of the smaller courts of Europe. A cripple wheeled about in a chair, worn out by gout and a myriad of diseases. Her ladyship's chaplain, Mr. Runt, acted in the capacity of tutor to her son, the little Viscount Bullingdon, a melancholy little boy, much attached to his mother.
Et the flute? Cinq. Faites le jeu. Et the flute? Quoi, pardon? Faites le jeu. Rien approuve? Dix. Gagné. Faites le jeu.
To make a long story short, 6 hours after they met, her ladyship was in love. And once Barry got into her company, he found innumerable occasions to improve his intimacy, and was scarcely out of her ladyship's sight.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir Charles?
Good evening, Mr. Barry. Have you done with my lady?
I beg your pardon.
Come, sir. I'm a man who would rather be known as a cuckold than a fool.
I think, Sir Charles Lindon, that you've had too much to drink.
What?
As it happens, your chaplain, Mr. Runt, introduced me into the company of your lady to advise me on a religious matter, of which she is a considerable expert.
He wants to step into my shoes. He wants to step into my shoes. Is it not a pleasure, gentlemen, for me, as I am drawing near the goal, to find my home such a happy one? My wife's so fond of me that she is even now thinking of appointing a successor. Isn't it a comfort to see her like a prudent housewife, getting everything ready for her husband's departure?
I hope you're not thinking of leaving us soon, Sir Charles.
Not so soon, my dear, as you may fancy, perhaps. Why, ma'am, I've been given over many times these 4 years, and there was always a candidate or two waiting to apply for the situation. I am sorry for you, Mr. Barry. It grieves me to keep you or any gentleman waiting. Had you not better arrange with my doctor, or have the cook flavor my omelette with arsenic, eh? What are the odds, gentlemen, that I live to see Mr. Barry hang yet?
Sir, let those laugh that win. Gentlemen.
Oh!
I'll get a search. Have some brandy, Sir Charles.
From a report in the St. James's Chronicle. Died at Spa in the Kingdom of Belgium, the Right Honourable Sir Charles Reginald Lindon, Knight of the Bath, Member of Parliament, and for many years, His Majesty's representative at various European courts. He has left behind him a name which is endeared